Anyway, guys, true to Shirtless Guy luck, my phone died right in the middle of that live. I tried to resume it after I put the power back on, but it wouldn't go, so I just ended it, and I'm just going to finish it with this different live because YouTube wouldn't let me it said to hit resume if you wanted to resume it, and it wouldn't actually do that. So I have it charging right now. It's on 0%, whatever. You know, it's my luck. Anyway, back live again. Like I was saying, the pickup height is a thing. So what I do for that is I have two sizes of screwdrivers here. The big screwdriver controls the height on the middle pickup, the single coil pickup, and I tune it very low to the pick guard, not raised but low. To do that, you usually go counterclockwise. So counterclockwise sets it way low, and then I turn it lower, even lower than normal, even lower on the high strings than I do on the bass strings. On the bass strings, I turn it a little higher, but still low. On treble strings, it's really low, and it's almost flush with the pick guard, but not quite. So very low, but not completely as low as it goes, but very low. And that's with the big screwdriver. Then with the little screwdriver, I tune the double coil pickups higher, like close to the strings as I can without it buzzing or worrying about getting it caught around the pickup. So just, you know, higher than high, but not high as you can without being a problem, without getting in the way of the strings. So I adjust that like that with a little screwdriver. It's a little guy. So there's that. That's the pickup height. And then there's the intonation. I'm not the intonation. The action. The action is how high the strings are above the fretboard. To do that, you use a 3mm Allen wrench, and you adjust it on either side of the bridge. Clockwise brings the intonation close, not the intonation, the action close to the fretboard, which is low action. So clockwise is low action, close to the fretboard, and counterclockwise is higher action away from the fretboard. And I just twiddle with that how I want. I used to make it so the low strings had higher action than the high string. The high strings would be really close to the fretboard, and the bass strings would be higher. But lately, I like them both to be slightly higher, so that I can really grab the high string. If it's too low, you just can't play it. It'll get lost in the muddleness of being too low to the fretboard. So anyway, that mainly explains what I wanted to say. Of course, my phone had to die. That's just me. And again, I didn't check it, and I didn't have it in emergency. I didn't have it charging to make sure it wouldn't. I just went with the flow, and phone just shut off as I was recording. But you got the tone knob, volume knob, pickup selector switch. If it's all the way this way, it's this pickup. It's all the way that way, it's that pickup. The middle is this one. The second one is these two, and the fourth one is these two. So whatever, move that around. So you don't want it perfectly in tune by its guitar tuner, because it'll make the bass strings too sharp and the treble strings too flat. You want the bass strings slightly flatter than they should be, and the treble strings slightly sharper than they should be, and a tuner won't do that for you. You have to use your ear to do that. So I don't use guitar tuners anymore. And then there's a monkey grip to hold, 4 knuckles. Then there's the back. There's the back of it. You have springs that you adjust to adjust the tension on the bridge via the springs in the back of the whammy bar. I leave mine completely open, so I don't have to unscrew it every time I want to get to the springs. They're just right there, and I tighten. You just use a screwdriver to loosen it or tighten it to make it tighter springs or looser springs. I use 3, the 2 extremes and the one in the middle. That's what I do. You got these are not single piece of wood for the neck like the Jackson is. So you screw the neck in to the body with these screws here. I like it tight, but not so tight you strip it again. And Keep these tight. These hold the strap. Right now this is loose, which while I'm saying it's tight, it's actually kind of loose. But don't strip it. Just get it kind of tight. I use 24 fret guitars, and I use whammy bar guitars. Without a whammy bar and 24 frets, I'm not totally in my element. I mean, I could, you guys know what I mean, I think. So there's that. And this is where don't ever touch this. This just has electronics in it. I once thought that I had to clip that to disconnect the tone knob, because I was doing that to my guitars, and I ended up disconnecting the whole guitar from itself. I ended up cutting the power to the guitar, and my Uncle Ernie had to solder it back on for me. So that's guitarmanship. And then I have three. This one's tuned to E flat. That's slightly flat, but it's supposed to be. You want that kind of flat. The high strings, you want them kind of sharp. And the intonation makes it so that you can play all over the neck and still be in tune. So really, being in tune on a guitar is very much an ear thing. A machine will not do that for you. And if it could, everybody would be equal, because everybody has a machine. Your tuning is your own ear. It's your own style. It's your own passion. It's your own vision of how you tune, how you want to be in tune or not. The machine won't do that for you. It's up to your ear and yourself and your brain. See, I like it slightly flat on the bass strings and sharp on the high strings. A tuner won't do that for you. A tuner will just tell you to do it right on pitch, and it won't sound good. It's kind of like rhythm. A metronome can be right on rhythm, but what about swing? What about swing? And when it's your feel that matters. It's not just being right on the eighth note, it's swinging it. So instead of going 1, 2, 1, it's how your swing is. A machine can't do that. A metronome can't do that. But metronomes are not totally useless. Here's one I have right here. Maybe I'll show it to you, but let me make sure I've covered everything else. This is my favorite of my three. This is my favorite electric guitar I own. The 7-string is cool, but it doesn't have a whammy bar, and it has 7 strings, which is kind of annoying. But I like it for certain things. I like it for having the 7th string, and I like the fan fret thing because it's unique, and it's a very unique guitar. It's an Ibanez. I like it, but it's not doesn't get the as much use as the other guitars. Let's play with the metronome. Something tells me to do that. So this is 120 beats per minute. It's in 4/4 time. Maybe you could play it closer. You guys can do the metronome better. Now, let's change the timing signature to, that's not what I wanted. If I can't do this, I won't be able to, but let me just try. No, what did that do? Nothing. I could change the tempo easily, but how do I change the, here, let me do this. Tempo, time start. I did it. Watch this. Now play. How do I get to play though? Now this is 5/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Closer to you guys. Now let's keep going. Let's do this. Let's go. That's how to get to start now. 6/4 time. Let's try that. Better. Now let's do 7/8 time if I can. Let's try that. 7/8 or 7/4 time. We'll call it 7/4. And that's as far as I like to go as far as tempo, time signatures. Unless I want to do this. Watch this. Waltz, 3/4 time. Now back to my favorite 4/4 time, like I started. So I love metronomes. Actually, they're fun to play with. Let me get you slow and rock and roll.